Imagine dedicating your entire life to unlocking the mysteries of Scripture, enduring deserts of solitude, fierce debates, and endless nights by candlelight. One man did just that. His pen shaped the faith of generations, his wisdom shook emperors and bishops alike, and his fire for truth still burns today. This is the story of Saint Jerome, the priest, the scholar, and the doctor of the Church. Jerome was born around the year 347 in Stridon, a small town on the border of Dalmatia and Pannonia, today's Croatia or Slovenia. Raised in a Christian family, he was sent to Rome to be educated in literature and rhetoric. There, he excelled in classical studies, mastering Latin and Greek. Yet, despite his brilliance, Jerome confessed that his youthful years were also marked by worldly pleasures and ambition. But in the stillness of his conscience, something deeper stirred, a call that would one day transform him into one of Christianity's greatest scholars. After his baptism in Rome, Jerome felt the irresistible pull of the ascetic life. He withdrew to the Syrian desert, seeking silence, prayer, and penance. There, he fought spiritual battles, temptations, doubts, and even physical illness. It was in this solitude that Jerome fell in love with Scripture. He began studying Hebrew under Jewish scholars, determined to understand the Old Testament in its original language. Few Christians before him had dared such an undertaking. Jerome's sharp intellect and uncompromising zeal drew the attention of Pope Damasus I, who summoned him to Rome. The Pope entrusted Jerome with a monumental task, to revise and translate the Bible into Latin, a version that would be understood by the people. Jerome poured himself into this mission, comparing Greek, Hebrew, and Latin manuscripts. The result was the Vulgate, a translation so precise and powerful that it would become the standard Bible of the Western Church for over 1,000 years. Yet Jerome was not just a translator, he was a fiery preacher and controversialist. His pen could heal, but it could also cut. He challenged heresies, rebuked corruption, and even chastised fellow bishops. His correspondence with great figures such as Saint Augustine reveals a man both brilliant and combative, unafraid to speak the truth, even when it cost him friends and favor. In his later years, Jerome settled in Bethlehem, near the very cave where Christ was born. There, he founded monasteries, trained disciples, and continued his work of study and writing. Surrounded by pilgrims and scholars, Jerome became a living witness to the union of scholarship and sanctity. He died in the year 420, leaving behind not only the Vulgate, but also countless letters and commentaries